Netflix used to cast a blind eye toward password sharing, but that blind eye is quickly turning into the eye of Sauron. Now, Netflix subscribers must pay extra to share their accounts with family and friends outside their household. So, when exactly will Netflix begin cracking down on password sharing, and what will happen if you get caught? Here's what you need to know. We've added new details about Netflix profile transfers, which now allow for profiles to be moved to existing accounts rather than just new accounts. Netflix will start cracking down on account sharing in India and other markets such as Indonesia, Croatia, and Kenya starting July 20th, as the video streaming major looks to boost its revenue growth in the second half of 2023. The company is, however, taking a different strategy towards addressing the account sharing problem in India and the remaining countries where it hasn't rolled out paid sharing, a feature that allows users to shell out an extra fee to continue sharing their Netflix account with people they don't live with. In a letter to shareholders, Netflix said it will not offer the extra member option in these markets since they had recently cut prices in many of them, and the penetration is still relatively low, giving the company plenty of runway without creating additional complexity. The move comes after the service's crackdown on password sharing appears to be paying off in most of its markets. In May, the video streaming service expanded paid sharing to over 100 countries that account for over 80% of our revenue. In a letter to shareholders, Netflix stated that revenue in paid memberships in each of these regions was higher than before the paid sharing launch, with new member sign-ups already exceeding cancellations. Netflix added 5.9 million paid members in the second quarter of 2023, as compared to losing nearly 1 million members in the same quarter last year. The service's overall subscriber base stood at 238.4 million subscribers for the quarter. While the impact of this initiative on Netflix's revenues was muted in the second quarter of 2023, the company stated that it is still in early stages of monetization and they expect to see full benefits of paid sharing in the later part of this year, particularly in Q4 2023. During the company's post-earnings interview on April 19, Netflix Chief Financial Officer Spencer Newman said most of the company's revenue growth this year is going to come from a rise in volume through new paid memberships, which will be largely driven by the company's paid sharing rollout. It's now clear how Netflix will crack down on password sharers, namely, a combination of asking users to verify their accounts plus options for account holders to either transfer freeloaders to their own, paid, accounts, or to pay extra to share their accounts with others outside the household. Starting now, Netflix will begin emailing users in the United States and other regions who are sharing their accounts with people outside their households. The email details how you can transfer a profile to a new account, as well as the option of paying to share your account. While the email stops short of warning users not to share their Netflix accounts without paying extra, it's clear that the Netflix password sharing crackdown has officially begun. The move follows a growing series of password sharing tests that began in 2021, when the streamer began asking users to verify their Netflix accounts using a 4-digit code sent to the account holder. A Verify Later option let users keep streaming even if they didn't have the code, but still, the test certainly raised eyebrows. In March 2022, Netflix's efforts to stem password sharing became more official, with the company announcing an option for account holders in Chile, Costa Rica, and Peru to create reduced-priced sub-accounts for up to 2 people outside their household. 4 months later, Netflix took a different tack, rolling out an add-a-home feature that let Netflix subscribers in 5 Latin American countries buy more homes in which they, or others, could use the same Netflix account. Later, Netflix announced a new profile transfer tool that makes it easy for password sharers to transfer all the Netflix profile data, including their watch lists, histories, and recommendations, to a new account. In July 2023, Netflix rolled out the option to move a profile to an existing account rather than to a new one.